Okay, so this is 10 minutes ago. So, we have the main thing that's happening, which is Landon and Caroline singing their song La La La. But there are also other people dancing with them. So, at the very start of the song, I say max there should be 4 couples other than Landon and Caroline. Just because you want to filter in. So I'm saying there should be 4 if there are really 12. If there are really only 6 couples in this song, then only like 2 of them should be dancing with Caroline and Landon. Remembering that Caroline and Landon should be, until the dance break, they should always be down center, and everybody else should be dancing slightly upstage of them. So almost like if there were only 2 other couples, it'd be like a triangle. And Landon and Caroline would be front and center, and then the other guys would be upstage of them. Okay. So for the whole beginning, first part, till the dance break happens, couples that are not Caroline and Landon, you guys are just waltzing. Okay? Imagine that you have a little space around you that's probably like as big as this carpet that you can see. So you have that much space to move around in. But it should just be that waltz. Not the whole big complicated waltz, just a normal waltz. At most, if you want to, so I would say, waltz is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's say on every 4th one, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When this 4th one is coming up, you get to spin your girl once, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in. So then on the 5th one, you're back to normal waltz. That's all you guys are doing for this first section on repeat. Okay? Caroline and Landon, yours is a little bit different. So you guys are waltzing still. You should have more space. Sometimes you just want to be the normal here, waltz. But you can still also rotate yourselves. Just make sure that your focus is trying to go towards the audience. You never want to, I think Landon, you're mostly singing at the beginning, you never want to be looking upstage when you're singing. When I have sort of 3 words of lyrics, so hopefully you'll know what I'm talking about. Say, my arms and to fling out the news. This is the first time that happens. You guys are going to, from wherever your waltz position is, right? Waltz position. You're going to open up, fling out the news. So you open up, then you're going to spin in, and you're going to do holding here. Okay, so you should both be facing front now. Does this make sense? Hopefully it does. So then the next part, waltz here. Boom, 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 boom. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you say something about, we are flying. So you're going to stay, so sorry, I'm going to hit myself. So you're here. Let's say you guys can pick a word cue rather than a count cue, but I don't know the words. So you'll have to pick where it is. But let's say you do this 3 or 4 times, meaning right, left. That was 1. Right, left. Right, left. And then you're going to spin her back. Come right back to where you were. Okay? On we are dancing, we are flying. Okay? On we are dancing, so you're getting ready on we are dancing. On we are flying, I'd like to do any baby sort of lift you can do without having trouble breathing, obviously, so you can sing Landon. But so I was just thinking, just like a lifting her straight up in the air for a second. Yeah, we are dancing, we are flying. You understand what I'm saying? And then come right back to waltzing. We are dancing, we are flying. Actually, don't come back to waltzing. And we're taking you. So once you spin her, and we're taking you across the sky. That's like a dip. But I'm not talking about like this crazy, like stupid dip. It's just like she's right here. No one should know it's a dip. Okay? But it's like so you can gaze at her. So, we are dancing, we are flying, and we spin her, and then we can look at her. You with me? Okay. Now here's where I'm confused, because I was watching different versions of it. I don't know if the dance break is now before Cinderella sings or if Cinderella sings afterwards. So you're just going to have to adjust this to however your song goes. If Cinderella starts singing before the dance break, I want more couples to then filter in behind. So just fill in the space. So we should have, let's say there were 12 dancing couples. I'm just making this up. So we started with 4 in. Then when Cinderella starts singing, we have 4 more. So now we have 8 in and still 4 on the outside. If this is not the right number, you're going to have to change the ratios, okay? During Cinderella singing, back to nice normal waltzing. I wrote, how do you do's? Oh, so once again, Cinderella, if this part is later, just whatever I'm going to tell you now, just do it when you actually sing it. So you guys are waltzing. You're going to pull apart. And we murmured our how do you do's. So you're going to bow, and Landon, you're going to curtsy. You're then going to take opposite hands. Okay, so I'm Cinderella right now. And we're going to cross through them, pull in, waltz. Once again. And we murmured our how do you do's. Here. Waltz. Okay? And then if you want to pick a moment where it works in this Cinderella verse, I wanted to add back in the fling out the news part. So just pick a word that works on. Here, fling out the news, the same thing. And then the same thing with the flying part. So exactly the same choreography, but it has to be to different words. This time, when you guys do those little, we'll call them the flourishes during the verses, only during the Cinderella time, the rest of the people, the ensemble who are dancing with you, will do the same flourishes. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Now, if the dance break came in before Cinderella starts singing, okay, then all other couples are dancing during the dance break, so you just trickle in. It shouldn't be like run to my place. It should be like, oh, you want to dance with me? Yeah, let's go dance. We should bow. We should curtsy probably. If that Cinderella part was before the dance break, then at the dance break, those last 4 couples trickle in. The dance break is 12 6 counts. Once again, we're in 6 counts, not 8 counts. We're in 6 counts. So there are 12 of them. The idea here is, if you guys remember in, what did you guys do last year? Emma, right? In Emma, we had this like very strict sort of circle that we were in. We're not going to be in a strict circle. However, it should look like the whole dance floor is moving in the same direction. But just because everybody's going in towards stage left, it shouldn't be a strict, hard, heavy circle. It should just be the flow of the whole thing. For this part, you're going to take the normal waltz that you were doing. However, it's going to move really fast. So instead of going like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, it's more like a 1, 2. It's like a run. And you can watch, if you like Google, if you watch the movie version, you'll see how they run. The waltz becomes a run, but it's the same movement. It's just, and your body, you don't feel the run on top. Your feet are just moving faster. So, the idea is that everyone's going to be moving towards stage left, or I don't care, as long as you pick the same direction. Cinderella and Prince Charming are going to move. They're going to be center stage. It's kind of everything's revolving around them. Okay? Now, here's what we're going to do. First 3 6 counts, 3 of 12, are running fast waltzing. Okay? So fast waltzing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are all just going one, you're not revolving. You're revolving across the whole stage, but your actual waltzing with your partner is not revolving. Cinderella and Prince Charming, you guys are actually revolving in the center. Hopefully that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's revolving, okay? So only Cinderella and Prince Charming are doing that. That's the first 3, okay? On the fourth 3, on the fourth 3, what we're going to do is we're going to do something that Prince Charming and Cinderella did before. So wherever you are, you never stop moving in your circle at this point. Girls are going to, so if we were here, girls are going, you're going to manipulate yourselves so you're, how do I explain this? It's hard to explain with only one person. How you're going to end up, you guys are going to have to feel the arms out, is that the girls are going to face away. So if we were not moving, if we were straight, okay, and that's the audience, the gentlemen would be facing the audience and the girls would be facing away, but you're still connected. Okay? So that is 4, 2, 3. By 4, 5, 6, you should still be going in your circle. So yes, girls are moving backwards. Okay? So that's the second half of the 4. Where you guys should be looking is you should be looking at each other. So I should be looking at my partner should be looking at me. But might have to fake it to see where we're going. Okay? That's 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 6, 2, 3. Okay? And Cinderella and Prince Charming, I'll get back to you in a second. On the 6, 2, 3. So we were here. We're going to move in, so the girls are going to walk. Okay. Boys are going to lift the hand. That makes sense. You'll know. Girls are going to circle around them. So boys are going to stop waltzing for a second. So this is on the 6, 2, 3. Lift hands. It goes. So it's 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're going to make it around them 2 times so you can be on the outside of them, girls. So now we're here. With our partner. Okay? That was 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 2, 3. You move again. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, we were backwards. We circle around them. Here. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On the 8, 2, 3, we're going to stop for a second. So we go 8, 2, 3. Ladies are then going to lean back as far as I can, still holding the other hand. Okay, lean back as far as I can. 8, 2, 3. Yeah, do it on the beginning, on the 8, 2, 3. I didn't say that before. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Now I'm going to back up a little bit for Cinderella and Prince Charming. But I got the rest of you guys to 8, 2, 3. Cinderella and Prince Charming. You guys are going to do the same thing for the most part. Except when you do this part where Cinderella is facing upstage and Prince is facing the audience, you know, you're right here. I would really like if you could, Landon, to actually lift her. So during this part, it's really you waltzing and holding her. The idea is that you're holding her here so she's still facing away and gazing in at you. If it's not possible, it's not possible. But you should try. And Landon, you should be able to do it. Okay, great. So that was 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On 9, 2, 3, we're going to do some little lifts, okay? So wherever you land in this rotating sort of circular motion for 9, 2, 3, every other person, right? So like A, B, A, B, A, B. Let's say if you're the A's, you're going to go on the 9, 2, 3. If you're B, you're going on the 4, 5, 6 of the 9 count. And what you're going to do is from here, okay, so in the 9, 2, 3, if you're an A, you are going to be lifted. The idea is, so your girl is to the side of you boys. So you're going to, it's a 2-part lift. So you're going to just like lift her up. She's going to then put her feet to the side. So her feet are over here and she's still up in the air. So it almost has the impression of swing dancing, though we don't want it to look like swing dancing. It should be like kick, okay? Up here. So she's essentially sitting on your hip right here. So if you can, and you're an A, you'll go 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I put her down. Okay? So that means I just circle with her there. If you're a B and you can, okay, you will just do one little waltz step in place. 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 2, 3. You with me? Okay. Cindy and Prince. You guys are actually going to go with the A's, but yours is different. Once again, this might be impossible, so just hear me out. So you were here. So you do the 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then do the one spin, 10, 2, 3. Put her down for a hot second. It's more going to be so she can jump. 10, 2, 3. Lift her straight up in the air as high as you can. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so she should be the only one somehow straight up in the air. Cool. And I actually going to send you guys a tutorial for how to do the side little lift part. It's actually slightly simpler than what I want, but if that's what you can do, great. If you can't do this stuff, okay, with your partner for whatever reason, try. And then fake as much of it as you can. So if you can't do that first little lift part, all you have to do is put your hands on the hip and your partner jumps. You can do that part. If you can't hold them here and do the spinny part, then put both your feet together and just spin. You know, make the same sort of motions. The problem is the thing is you have to pay attention to where everybody is, because with there being a sort of ripple of when this happens, you make sure you're not going to kill everyone, because everyone's still rotating in the same direction. The only people who are not rotating around the whole stage, Cinderella and Prince Charming. Okay? Now here's where I get really confused, because I don't know if the end of this song, Cinderella and Prince Charming, are you guys supposed to go somewhere else? Like, what happens here? I don't know. So when I figure that out, I can tell you what happens with the rest of this dance. But at least I'm getting you through the end of this dance break. Okay? So, the end of this dance break, everyone should be done with that at different times. You're going to go back to fast waltzing. But what I would like to do, so everyone finishes at different times, right? Some people are during the 10, some people are during the 11. Whenever you're done, you have to do your fast waltzing. And it's kind of end up on either stage right or stage left. Half of you should be on stage right and half of you should be on stage left. And what you're going to do for that 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is in your waltz position, the people on stage right are going to always cross down stage or stage left. You're going to do a crossover. So that means that if I'm on stage right, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you have to go left, 2, 3, right, 2, 3. So it goes left, 2, 3, right, together. And that should be like almost leaping, because if you're on stage right, you get all the way to stage left. If you're on stage left, you're going to go right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm not running, but I have little space. So you have like 12 times as much space. Making sure that no one crosses on top of Cinderella and Prince Charming because they're not moving, right? And I think the two of you should just be like stuck gazing. And so then as everybody crosses through you, as everybody passes you, you two can walk down stage. Okay? So this should get you through the dance break, and then I'll figure out what happens after that.